Hey YouTube followers, sorry I haven't been posting a video in a long time. Yes, follow me on YouTube. Even though I have 0 followers, but anyways, follow me on YouTube. Cause I'd sure appreciate it. Well anyways, I'm not posting this video to talk about that. Actually I want to talk about some other things, cause this is gonna be a talking video. Not gonna do anything special, but I am going to talk about this politic mumbo jumbo thing or authority figure type dealio. Alright. See, the government needs to step up a bit because, as from what I've noticed, the government has been doing things because of the money and they're not doing things for the people. Because, see, the people also need some money too and they need jobs. Cause see, the government ain't helping out the economy that much, especially like since presidents aren't really helping out the economy either. They're supposed to help, but they're not. I know Bush Jr., he wasn't too good with economy stuff. He wasn't good at anything. He wasn't good at being a president, but then there's Barack Obama, which he ain't doing any better either, so yes, and then most of us, we don't know if we would want to become Democrat or Republican. Because there's a Republican that's not a good president, then there's a Democrat that's not a good president either. So, yeah. Yep. And there's other things that the government need to be focusing on too, or presidents that need to be focusing on. Because, see, yes, they mainly need to focus on the economy. Because people need new jobs. And there's some people who quit and then they end up being homeless without a choice. And there's no jobs in the world, and people need to step up and create jobs for people. Because that way people won't be homeless without a choice. And let's see what else. And there's another thing that government or authority figures would need to step up about. Mentally ill, because, there's some people who need to be admitted. They're supposed to have doctors to step up for the mentally ill people who need help the most. Even the elderly. They need to help the elderly as well. Because they can't be focusing on rich folk all the time. It should be about the people. We should put the we back in we the people. But instead it's them the government. And that ain't right. Because we should put the we back in we the people. There are other people who need help too. Like I said, mental ill people would be one of them. Because, see, there's a lot of people who are fighting depression, and then there's some people who are suicidal. And you shouldn't be letting people commit suicide like that. That's sad. But see, if people would want to have somebody to commit suicide, that's kind of heartless. And, let's see what else. Yes, and if people are suicidal, they need help. I mean, yes, I'm bipolar, and I've had so many fights with depression before. And yes, mentally ill people, they definitely need a lot more attention than the rich folk. There are people who have been bullied that need a lot more attention than the rich folk. Yep. So people need to step up on the bullying too. Yeah, 'cause we gotta eliminate the hate. We don't want any haters around here. We don't need any haters in the country. Yeah. And also, here's another thing: the government or president or whoever runs this country, they need to lower a lot of prices down, especially gas prices, because gases can be pretty expensive. They also need to lower down prices for, I don't know, maybe fast food joint, cause like people feel like they're wasting their money. And the new electronic stuff, like, when Xbox first came out, it can ended up being $600, and then they lowered it down to like 300. They should keep lowering it down for more, for less. They should keep lowering down more. That's what I meant to say. Cause see, we ain't made of money. Nobody is. Cause if we're made of money, we'd be billions of dollars, and we're not really made of money. And let's see. And then there's also new huge big screen TV that costs thousands of dollars. They need to lower that price down to, like, they need to lower it down that's just enough affordable for us poor folks to buy, for a big screen TV. Because thousands of dollars, that's outrageous. And people also need to afford a house too. Definitely a house if they're going to own a house, or own utility bills or cable bills, whatever type of bills that keep putting up, they should lower prices down. Because, like I said, we ain't made of money. We ain't no rich folk either. Yeah. So what if, like, we end up being homeless without a choice? I mean, what if there's nobody else who could help us, or nobody else who could depend on others? Because I care for a lot of people. I care for the poor folks. Because poor folks need help a lot more than rich folks. Yeah. I mean, I'm not hating on rich people, but there's some rich people who could be mean, and they can be cocky because they have more money than us. And it's about time that they, like, lower prices down. Especially our government. Our government needs to lower prices down, because a lot of the American people, us American people, we ain't made of money. And there's a lot of American people, I mean, not just me directly, but a lot of poor folks who need help too. Not just rich folks. Poor folks need a lot more of the attention than the rich folk people. Yeah, 'cause we gotta quit focusing on rich folk and start focusing, put new focuses on the poor folk. For people who have health problems, they need the focus too, because there's something that we need a cure. Especially like depression, because we all have to fight depression. Like depression awareness. Yep, like that. And then there's people who have been bullied. They need help too. There's everybody around the world who needs help. Not just the American people, but Africa needs food really bad. And it don't hurt for the American people to donate more food to Africa, you know? Like the American, they should make a law that the Americans should once a year or maybe once a month or whatever should donate some food for the Africans, you know, for people who need food the most. Because there are people who are starving in the world who have no taste of food at all. Yeah, that's my theory. Yeah. So, yes, all I gotta say is the government, it's about time they step up. And for any president or anybody that's running for president, they need to step up a notch too. And we got put the we back in we the people. They shouldn't be, the government shouldn't be putting the they in they, the government. The government should be putting the we back in we the people. Because it's no longer we the people anymore, it's them the government. Because now the government's just doing things for the money. That ain't right. It's time to put the we back in we the people, not them the government. That's all I gotta say. And I can stick with it and stick to it. And blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm done here. So yeah, if you're pleased with this video, you can like. And of course, I'll need some subscribers too, because that would be a lot more helpful, you know. Alright, take it easy there, folks. Ta-ta for now.